Hey, how's everybody doing today? Taylor Dunn coming at you from Cheddar.com, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how I source online for Amazon FBA. From A to Z, I'm going to show you how I pick an item off the list, vet it, then I make a buying decision, I maximize profits using other services and websites, and then I record it. So hopefully you'll find this video extremely helpful. Before all that, let me introduce myself. Taylor Dunn from Cheddar.com. Cheddar is the industry's leading lead list provider. What that means is that whether you're selling on Amazon for the first time or you've been selling on it for a while now, and you're looking for more opportunity, we provide in your email Monday through Friday 7 to 10 leads each day, items that you can buy from one store and resell on Amazon for profit. I vet them alongside with my team. And like I said, you get an email Monday through Friday dropped in your inbox. If you want to know more information about that, check out our free Facebook group. The link is in the description. Check out our web page and just check us out. But enough about all that. So in today's video, like I said, I am going to be sourcing from one of our lead lists. I'm going to vet the product, I am going to buy the product, I'm going to maximize my profit using other sources, and then I'm going to go ahead and record my purchase. So I'm going to show you from A to Z how you would buy an item on Amazon or online and then resell it on Amazon for a profit. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And I got my first lead right here. I'm going to open up the Amazon listing and I'm going to open up the source site listing. And what I first do is I'm going to check the money. Okay, I'm going to make sure that all the profit and everything makes sense. I am then going to go ahead and vet the lead. If I like everything that I see, I'm going to make a buying decision. So right off the bat, let me pop back over the list. It says I should be buying this item for $14.38 and should be able to sell it for $38.71, making a net profit of $14.93 and an ROI of 104%. And then I also see here in my promo/coupon code section of our list that I get 40% off when I buy 8. When I buy 8 of these items from the source site. So let's keep that in mind. I'm going to hop onto Amazon real quick and just make sure what am I looking at? What am I going to try selling? All right, well, I'm selling a Food Saver pint-sized bag. It's a 28 count, and I'm selling a 2-pack. So I'm selling 2 packs of 28 each. Perfect. Now, this is a multi-pack listing. Multi-packs are an easy way to maximize profits and distinguish yourself from other Amazon listings. Bundling is another great way to also do this. So when we send out our lead list, we also look at bundles and multi-packs and we see which one makes the best profit, and then we share it with you, making this whole process a lot easier. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I see what I'm supposed to be selling on Amazon. I'm going to hop onto the source site and I'm just going to look. All right, $11.99 is my price, but I'm supposed to be able to get 40% off if I buy 8, which I do see right there. So that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 8 to my cart, and I'm going to make sure that I get that discount before. Not 16, I need 8. So let's take 8, let's update the cart, and there we go. I see that the price is still $11.99, which would have been a total price of $95.92, but I'm actually just going to be paying $57.52. I'm going to pull out my calculator. I'm going to type in $57.52. I'm dividing that by 8 because that's the number of items that I'd be purchasing, which makes each individual price $7.19. Now I'm going to times that by 2 because I'm making a 2-pack. There's the $14.38 price that I'm supposed to be buying this for. So now I know that I have my price, I have everything matches up. I'm then going to hop over to the Amazon listing and I'm going to type in $14.38. Now I'm using this tool called RevSeller, which is what you're seeing right here. And RevSeller is a great tool. We use it every single day in our business. What it does is all you gotta do is type in what you're paying for an item, and then it will automatically show you the low FBA price that it currently is at. And then it will deduct all of your inbound shipping, your Amazon fees, your commissions for Amazon for selling on their website. So really it takes all your costs in consideration, and then it will spit out what your net should be, your net profit, and your ROI percentage. And I see right now that if I sell this item for $38.71, I should be making $14.83 in profit. with an ROI of around 103%. So that right there is perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I see that money all lines up. Now I need to make sure that the item is a match. And the way I do that is I usually start out with the title, and then I move to the image, and then I move down to product descriptions, making sure that everything is a match. So I see here right off of Amazon that this is supposed to be a 28 count pint-sized bag, and it's a 2-pack. If I come over here to the source site, I am looking at a 28 count pint-sized vacuum sealed bag. So there you go, the title matches up. I see that the image is very similar. Looks like exactly a match, except for maybe it's the other side of the box. I see that it is a 28 heat seal pre-cut bags, pint size. Okay, go back over to the source site. 28 heat seal pre-cut bags, pint size. All right, so there you go. I already have a title match and the image match. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to scroll down to the bullet points and make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Sometimes the bullet points might not match up to everything, and that's cause for concern, and that's something I should take into consideration. So, scanning through this, I don't see anything specific other than just talking about the bags and what they do. I'm going to scroll down to that's it. That's all the description that I have. All right, so I'm pretty confident that I have a match. I mean, the images match up, the title matches up. I'm buying it from foodsaver.com, so I know the brand's going to match up. So I am 100% certain that this is a match item. Now that I've checked out the money and I've made sure that the item is a match, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this price, this $38.78 or a $38.71 price, is this a consistent price? Is the item consistently selling for a profitable range? And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to look back at the price history of this item to see that yes, this item consistently sells around that $38 price range. If it doesn't, maybe that's an anomaly. Maybe it's for some reason the price is high today, but normally it's selling for like $20. I'm not going to want to buy that. And the way I vet that is I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to go to my Keepa chart. Now, Keepa, K-E-E-P-A, is a tool that will track the history, the price history of an item. It really gives you a bunch of really good information. And I'm not going to go all into detail in this video. I made a separate video, and if you go ahead and check out our channel, that goes over this Keepa graph. It goes over, and I go over in detail all the things that you can do with it. So, looking at this, I have my FBA price turned on, which is what these red triangles are, and then I have my sales rank. Now, this is going to probably be very 101 for a lot of folks, but sales rank means that Amazon puts a ranking on each item that's on Amazon, and essentially, the better it sells, the lower the rank is. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for an item that has a low selling rank, and when I look at this graph, what I'm specifically looking for are these spikes. You'll see that it goes up and then shoots right back down and spikes down. Well, that means that it was rising in its sales rank number and then all of a sudden dropped, which is a good sign that the item sold. So I see here that there is a lot of movement in this green line, which tells me that this item sells. And if I count each one of these spikes, which I'm not going to do, I'd probably guess there's probably about 30 to 40 spikes right here on this page, which should roughly tell me that this item is selling for about maybe a little more than 10 to 12 times a month at this price. Now I'm also looking at these red triangles because that's the selling price. Now I'm only looking at the FBA numbers because I'm selling on FBA. If you are merchant fulfilling your items and actually packaging them up and sending them to a customer when they buy it, you may want to look at the FBM price, which is the price with shipping. All right, so I'm looking at this and I see that, okay, $38 is what I'm supposed to be selling for right now, and it has been doing that for a little while, for a few weeks. But I see that, okay, well, it was selling at $31.52 for a little while, and then I see that it's back around $35. Let's look, the lowest one here is about $28, and these are again around $35. So if I go to the year, in the last year, the lowest selling price it ever was $23.17. I do take that in consideration, but realize that that was back in this last November, and it's August now. So really for the last about 8 to 9 months, it's been selling at an above $30 range. Now I have $14.83 worth of profit in this item, so I do have room to lower the price and be competitive. So say worst case scenario, I had to sell this for $30. Well, if I'm going to sell it for $30, I'm still going to make a 52% ROI, and I'm still making $7.43, which is a win. I'm taking that all day. Let's go down to the lowest selling price, which was $23.17. So let's go down to $23 and see what that looks like. So even at the lowest selling price that it has been in the last year, this item, I'm still going to be making a little bit of money. Now, I'm not trying to make 10% ROI on all my on my items. Of course not. No one is. But what this is telling me that if worst comes to worst and this item sells for the price goes down to the lowest price it has been, I'm still going to be able to make my money back. I'm still going to make a little bit of profit, but it's a pretty safe bet. I'm always looking to make sure that if I'm breaking even on an item, that at the lowest price that it has been at in the last year, but I'm able to sell it for a high price right now, I'm willing to take that shot. Worst case scenario, I'm going to make my money back and no harm, no foul. So $38.71 is the price that it is at right now. So I am making a considerable amount of profit. The Keepa graph looks great. I see that there has been offers, there's been competition on this item, but it, for the most part, is selling around that $30 price range, which is going to make me a good amount of profit. And right now, it's on the high side at $38. So I like this item. I'm going to purchase this item. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now that I've decided to purchase this item, is I'm going to go back to the source site, and I'm going to go back to my cart, and then I'm going to do 2 steps. Now, I'm going to go on a website called Retail Me Not. This is a coupon website. There is multiple websites like this website, so you don't have to use Retail Me Not. But I'm going to use Retail Me Not because I like it, and I'm going to type in Food Saver. Food Saver. All right, pulls are up here, the stores. So I go to Food Saver, and what I'm doing is I'm making sure, I'm double checking to make sure there's no additional coupons that I'm missing out on. I'm already getting 40% off because I'm buying at least 8 of these boxes of vacuum sealed bags. But if there's a coupon, I want to take advantage of it. And as of right now, I just see sales. That's for a sealer. Okay, so I don't see anything here for an additional coupon. I just see that they're advertising sales on their website, which is kind of why we're buying this. So there's no additional coupons. If there was additional coupons, normally in our lead list, we provide all that information, but it's always a good practice to double check. So I know I don't see that there's any extra coupons I can get. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a website. I'm going to topcashback.com. There's also Ebates. There's also upromise.com. So this is a cashback website. Now, cashback websites are just an easy way to make an additional profit, a little extra money on the side that you can get back and use for sourcing. I love Top Cashback. I find that that's usually the best one, but you can go with your preference. So I'm going to type in Food Saver again. I'm going to pull up the store, and it looks like right now there's up to 6% cash back. So I'm going to select this from Food Saver, and I'm just going to make sure, all right, there's no limits on this. So online purchase, I can get 6% cash back on my purchase. Well, all I got to do is I'm going to hit Get Cash Back Now. It's going to then take me to foodsaver.com. And since I already added the items to my cart, everything's already there for checkout. So I don't need this page anymore because I'm already using the Top Cashback portal to buy my items, which is going to give me my cash back. So I go here and I look, make sure everything checks out. Yes, I'm buying 8 of these, $57.52. All right, that makes sense. That's perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my secure checkout. So what I've done here is I'm purchasing an item. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get 6% cash back. I'm also going to get free shipping. I'm also not paying anything in sales tax. So everything kind of stays the same. I'm still only into this item for $14.38. Now, I don't take my cash back into consideration when it comes to my profit. You might want to do that depending on how you want to run your business. We look at cash back as just an additional bonus. Every once in a while, we'll get a check in the mail for a few hundred to even a few $1,000s, and we'll take that money and we'll go and source more products, so we're maximizing our business. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause the video right here. I'm going to hop back on later, and I'm just going to fill out my information here and put all my details in to make this purchase. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I went ahead and I entered in all my information, my credit card details and things like that. I actually went and created an account with this store because this is the first time I've purchased from foodsaver.com, and I really do strongly suggest that you create an account for any of these websites that you are sourcing from. The reason why is because then you will receive promotional emails that may not be for all people, may just be for members. You also can earn reward points that you can also use for discounts or other things later on. So it's always a good practice to create an account. A lot of these websites will actually let you use your tax exempt status. Now, what I mean by that is you can see here before I wasn't paying anything in sales tax. I'm from Washington State, so we do have a sales tax, and it usually does get collected from all online purchases, but I am licensed through our state or our Department of Revenue as a reseller, so I don't actually have to pay sales tax because I'm reselling the item. But in this purchase, I am going to be paying tax. I'm then going to go ahead and get that money sent back to me from the state during tax time. So I record all this information, but if you're sourcing from like a site like Walmart.com, for instance, you can actually attach your tax exempt status with your account, and that way you're not paying the sales tax up front, which is helpful. So I see here, you'll see here that I'm still paying $57.52. There is a shipping charge of $15, but I'm getting that credited back to me, so I'm not actually paying anything in shipping, which is normally when you're purchasing a larger amount of items or a certain dollar amount, free shipping is usually included. I got my sales tax, so I'm technically paying $62.24 for this item. I'm going to go ahead and submit my order now. So I'm processing it, and we'll just wait for a moment while it processes. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And there you go. Thank you for your purchase. Your order number is this. So I've bought my item. It's now being sent to me. Now what do? I've made my purchase. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record all this information. So I'm actually going to go to a reconcile sheet, and we have this reconcile sheet here. You can take a look at it, and what this is this is where we record all of our information. All of what we buy, when we buy it. It helps keep us organized. It also helps because we have an in-house shipper, my cousin actually, who his name's Charles, who actually will receive this item. He will prepare it for Amazon and ship it to Amazon, and we record all the information here, so that way we're all organized. So I'm putting in today's date, which is August 8th, 2018. Buyer would be myself, so I'm going to put this in here. I'm buying this from foodsaver.com. And then I'm going to take my order number, which will be right here. That way I can refer to it if I ever need to. I'm going to throw my order number in here. I'm going to take the ASIN number, which is going to be right up here. I can also find it right down here on RevSeller, or you can go down here to the product details, and it will have the ASIN number right down here. I like to just grab it from the URL because it's right there and it's easy. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to throw that into that section. I'm going to take my product title. Now, I take the product title from Amazon because that is really where I'm selling it from and what I need to know. So I take that, put it right here into the product title. I'm putting the quantity of how many I bought. I bought 8 of them. And my cost of goods plus tax and shipping came out to, let's go back real quick. Oh, not going to let me do that. I'm going to have to go to my email and pull this. So let's do that. I'm actually going to pause this video real quick while I access my email, and I'll see you in a second. All right, so my total my total cost for the order was $62.24. And what I need to find out is how much was the cost per unit plus tax and shipping. I didn't pay anything in tax, so I'm just going to take the $62.24 number divided by 8 because that's the amount that I bought, and I'm buying it for $7.78 a piece. And then I'm going to put in my shipping notes so that way Charles will know that this is going in on a 2-pack. This is a pack of 2. Now, he would also be able to find this from the ASIN number that I have attached to it. He can pull up the Amazon listing, but again, more information is better than less. And then status updates. I like to put here when I ordered product, awaiting shipping. Okay, let's turn this back to white. And then if there's any notes, I'd put some notes in here. I don't have any notes for him. It's already there in the shipping notes, pack of 2. Cash back, I'm going to put in 6% because that's how much I got. 6%. I'm going to type in top cash back because that's the website I bought, so that way we can track that. And then I'm going to just type in the credit card that we used. And that's it. So when I go and I find an item, first thing I do is I'm going to check to make sure that the money all makes sense, that the profit that I'm expecting to make is indeed true, that I'm buying it for the right price of what the list says. I'm then going to vet the lead. I'm going to make sure that everything is a match. Once I've done those 2 steps, I'm then going to look at the price history, make sure that the history is strong and that it is consistently selling it at a profitable range. Once I've confirmed all 3 of those things, I'm making a buying decision. I'm then going to make my purchase. Once I do, before I check out, I'm going to go to a cashback website. I'm going to go to a coupon website. I'm going to make sure there's nothing I'm missing or there's no extra money that I can receive that I'm leaving on the table. Once I do that, I place my order. Once the order is placed, I fill out my reconcile sheet so that way I have all this information saved, and then I can go ahead and move on to the next item. So that does it for this video, guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that you're able to get something from this. If you did, please like this video. Comment below if you have any questions or if you want to see something specific, maybe a suggestion for another video. We'll respond to those quickly. Also, if you are interested in looking at a lead list, items that you can, essentially a list of items that you can buy and resell on Amazon for a profit, and you want that sent to your email Monday through Friday, go ahead and check out oacheddar.com. Take a look at our free Facebook group and join, where you can get connected with other sellers and just kind of be more connected with us. Subscribe to our channel if you want to get more content like this. Check out some of our other videos on like Keepa, things that I wish I would have known before I started online arbitrage. We're going to be putting out more content, so please check it out. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching this video on sourcing online for Amazon FBA, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.